it.
What do you wish when you threw that rock?
Cody? Don't knock on the door. Yes. Sorry, FedEx just showed up. And I was really glad that they did not knock because Gunnar is now just completely silent. Anyways, isn't this not in focus? And recording. You guys, my camera just will not stay in focus. Okay. Sorry if it feels like I just got more up close and personal with you guys. I was trying to like be super laid back and whatnot, but my camera keeps going out of focus, and the only way I can get it to kind of stay in focus is if I just lean closer to the camera. Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Taylor. If you are new, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And welcome to the second day of Vlogmas. So in full transparency, I did try to sit down and film this video last night, got all the way through it, started editing the film, and it just felt very postured to me and didn't feel just super authentic. My voice gets like super high pitch when I'm trying to do these like more structured videos and different things, and sitting back I was like, you know, this just really isn't me. It's the middle of the day on Tuesday, so this will be going up today, and I just was like, you know what, let me just strip it back and sit in front of the camera and have a conversation with you all, just like I would with some of my friends, sharing some of my favorite local places to shop, have memberships with, and hopefully encourage you guys and inspire you to shop local within your own communities and or check any of these wonderful places out. The majority of them can be found online, even though they have brick and mortar stores, many of them, or in various locations throughout the US. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right on into it. The first store that I want to share with you all is the Flourish Market. So the Flourish Market can be found right in downtown Raleigh, and their founder and owner is Emily Sexton. Complete side note, she is a total girl boss. I'm not a big fan of the word girl boss, but that's just what she is. She is a business consultant, speaker, entrepreneur. She left the corporate world to start this business, and her energy is just completely radiant. She's spoken with our company before, and I highly recommend you also give her a follow. She's such a light and so authentic on her different platforms, and that's just also one of the reasons why I love shopping at this small business. And another thing about them is that everything has a bigger purpose. That is one of the things that I love the most, is that they partner with over 50 different brands across the world, and they are empowering vulnerable communities. So they work with and provide dignified jobs and fair wages to inspiring artisans and makers within those vulnerable communities, which is really important. And it's really cool that your gift can give so much more than just what you are purchasing through that one store. And so here, some gift ideas would be, you can put together like really cute gift baskets with a lot of the different items that they have, anything from like a bath and relaxation set. Don't knock on the door. Yes. Sorry, FedEx just showed up. And I was really glad that they did not knock because Gunnar is now just completely silent. Anyways, you can create like bath and relaxation, different like gift bundles, if you will. They also have great gift guides on their website. Another thing that you can find are different books, different children's books around like different social issues, which I thought were really cool when I saw them as well. So check out the Flourish Market and give them and their owner a follow. Next, we have another store that is local to Raleigh. We have the Local Squirrel. The Local Squirrel was founded by a Raleigh native. Her name is Rachel Riddle. I have not met her personally, but she is a graduate of Meredith College and has really been able to empower a lot of different local and small businesses through creating this store. This is my go-to gift shop in Raleigh. It's right next to Cameron Dillon Spa. That's how I found it. Going there in college, and it's so perfect because you can really find something, I believe, for anyone. They have great local artists that are featured. They also have a variety of like baby clothing and baby toys to home decor and different collegiate gifts. And I think that this is one of my like favorite things about the store is that all of their collegiate, either be it like apparel and or art or jewelry, none of it is cheesy. It's not tacky, it's not overdone. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, it's not the commercial collegiate stuff. I have actually a watercolor map of Raleigh and NC State from here. I think that that is a really special gift. They also have it for some of the other local universities and private schools in the area. But too, they have it for like the city of Raleigh, the city of Chapel Hill, the city of Wilmington. And so different artwork, different ornaments, different like hats and prints, which I think are really cool and really great gifts because I love my alma mater so much, but I'm not gonna have a huge block S like hanging on my wall. But having like a watercolor print of the city of Raleigh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm gonna put that on my desk. I'm gonna have that somewhere throughout the house. And so I cannot recommend them more. And like I said earlier, 70% of their items and products do come from local and small businesses. So be sure to give them a follow and check out their website. I just shopped here this past weekend as well. And although I typically go into the storefront, you can find just about everything online as well, which is awesome. The last boutique, if you will, that I'm going to be sharing is Uniquities. Uniquities has several different locations in North Carolina. I believe that there are a total of 4 or 5, 2 around the Charlotte area, 2 in Raleigh, and then 1 in Chapel Hill, which is where the store originated. And one of the reasons why I love this store is not only is it the place where I can just run in and grab something every single time if I'm just needing an outfit for the weekend or something special like my engagement pictures. I found one of my dresses there. They have incredible customer service, whether or not you're buying anything or not, which I know a lot of places are trained to do that, but you don't always get that treatment at different stores, especially your more higher end boutiques. A lot of times, from my experience, people will kind of dismiss you if you're not purchasing anything. And so I really love that I am treated the same whether or not I am racking up on my credit card or just walking out empty-handed. And this past weekend, while I do typically go into their store in Cameron Village as well, I shopped online for the very first time, and the owner is local to the Raleigh Chapel Hill area. And I got a personalized email directly from the owner of the store thanking me for my purchase. And I thought that that was just an incredible touch. I just haven't experienced that from a local boutique here within the area, and so that just made me want to promote their business even more, and that's why I'm giving them a shout out here. So you can find anything from designer clothing, shoes, handbags. I would consider it to be a higher end boutique, but you can find something, you know, but you can find anything for your budget within this store. If you are looking to spend only within like a $25, $50 window, you can find something. If you're wanting to go like 200 plus, you're definitely gonna find something at this store. So that's not to say that there is not a great range that you can find within this boutique. So definitely give Uniquities a follow and check them out in stores or online. Recording. You guys, my camera just will not stay in focus. Okay. Sorry if it feels like I just got more up close and personal with you guys. I was trying to like be super laid back and whatnot, but my camera keeps going out of focus, and the only way I can get it to kind of stay in focus is if I just lean closer to the camera, which, hello. Of course, you guys know who I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give one of my best friends a shout out. She is the owner and founder of Bridal Barre. Bridal Barre, as I've mentioned before, is a boutique fitness experience completely tailored to you. Sarah will create the workout to your kind of level of fitness and your group's level of fitness. She takes in recommendations for the playlist, all the way down to the decorations that she brings to you on the day of your special event. And no, you do not have to be a bride to purchase Bridal Barre and to have this experience. It can be for the bride, and you can do this, you know, on your bachelorette or the day of your wedding, day before your wedding, or you can just have this for a group of friends or a group of colleagues and do like a bonding retreat with your friends. And she can either meet you in Wilmington, that is where she is based out of, or she can come to you. She does travel, and it's such a great experience. And I say you should give the gift of Bridal Barre to someone in your life, whether it be the bride-to-be, someone's birthday coming up, anything of that nature. I think that, one, she is being very particular in following the CDC guidelines, North Carolina regulations, and executive orders. So you can also rest assured that she is someone who is following all of those guidelines in terms of safety, and then we'll just respect that space as well. So check out Bridal Barre. You can book at bridalbarrenc.com, as well as give them a follow on Instagram too. She is booking through 2021. So this next recommendation is going to be in part shopping local, in part giving an experience, and you can find these anywhere. Just Google them. I promise you, you'll probably know a boutique fitness gym within your area. Something that I'm personally asking for this Christmas is a 10 class pack to one of the local gyms in our area, which I'll touch on in a second. But I was watching Rachel Radke's vlog from the other day, and she talked about SLT kind of closing their doors here within the local area. And there are so many more. I know Flywheel, there are just so many, and it's so heartbreaking because it's just so hard to keep up with the capacity, and you know, so many people aren't comfortable going into the gym, which, you know, I completely understand. I'm not personally comfortable going into a gym right now either. And so one thing that here as we get into the new year, I have asked my mom for a 10 class like training pack from Madabolic. Madabolic has several locations throughout the United States, mainly within the Southeast. I'll include a map up here on the screen. They have a kick-ass athletic program that I have done kind of intermittently over the past, I would say it went pretty consistently for a good year-ish, right out of school. And of course, while I am not personally comfortable right now going into a gym, it is something that I've asked for. Madabolic is such a unique fitness experience. I closely relate it to CrossFit, but not. I really don't know how to explain it, but you go through 3 different cycles throughout the week. You have momentum, you have anaerobic, and durability. And their trainers are one, they have to go through an extensive training program. They will kick your ass just like a coach would, whether you played competitive sports or have just had someone really get into you for your workouts. They do that in the most supportive way, I promise. But I'm someone who personally likes that. I like someone to encourage me, yet kind of kick my ass at the same time and push me to do it. And they're such a great community. I have not been over the past year. I think I went once or twice early on in 2020. And of course, right now I'm personally not comfortable going into the gym, and that's okay. I know so many people are not comfortable going into the gym right now, but I have asked for a class pack kind of going into next year because the class pack is good for the whole year. And so I believe probably January to February is when I'm gonna start jumping back into it. So it's such a great gift, and it's something that benefits your mental and physical health. And I feel like not a lot of people think to give someone like a gym membership as a gift, because I get to where that could be like a more sensitive topic, because you don't want to be like, you need to go to the gym. But at the same time, if someone is a member at a particular gym, or you know that they like a style of workout class, it could be a really great gift to just gift them some free classes. And finally, to kind of wrap up the recommendations for shopping small, shopping local, is going to be a local bookstore. Quailridge Books is one of the many local bookstores, brick and mortar storefronts that are still up and running today. And I understand that this has been an issue for many brick and mortar bookstores even pre-pandemic, with the rise of the Barnes and Nobles and Amazons of the world. And I really do encourage you. I will include the link also for Quailridge Books. They're located right in North Hills and Raleigh. But I bet that there are so many other local bookstores close to you or in your local area that you can order from, even if you're not there in person. And y'all, Jeff Bezos does not need any more money. I love Amazon Prime just as much as the next person. And you know, again, Jeff Bezos has enough money. When going to order different things this holiday season, particularly books, look up just local places in your area, and that's to go for all of this stuff. If you can't find someone locally in your area, go and look it up on Etsy, or just do a quick search on your Instagram, or even ask your Instagram community, ask your Twitter followers, ask your Facebook groups and your community on Facebook, because I guarantee that someone will know someone who knows of a place or knows of a person, and or someone in your network will have a recommendation for you. And I hope that you can uplift and support some small businesses this local holiday season. And I just want to say that I fully realize that I'm coming from a place of privilege, you know, saying that I have shopped at all these different places. I've been to these different areas. And this is in no means a pressure like I'm gonna shame you if you don't shop local. Again, not 100% of my shopping this holiday season, or just in general, is done locally. So this is not to shame anyone in any respect. It's to encourage you and to inspire you to shop small and to consider shopping local this holiday season and here in the future. I hope that this gives you guys some ideas, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Thanks so much for watching.